I think everything's set up, good to go. Wait, that's the wrong camp. Chris, how many times do I gotta tell you, man? What's going on, everyone? It is Friday. It doesn't feel the same when we don't do the Rolling Thunder, but here we are. We're gonna have a good time, and you know what? We're gonna talk about Tuesday, and there's a lot going on this weekend for me. Next weekend, lots of stuff, and there's some things I can't tell you just quite yet, but let's get the intro going, have everyone take their seats, and I'll see you guys in 3 minutes. And you know what? We might have a low attendance tonight because everyone's out having fun on St. Patrick's Day, but here we are, Baseheads United. I appreciate you guys hanging out with me tonight. Happy St. Patrick's Day. I am so excited to rewatch this video, this live show, to see if there's any popping. I think it's all in my head. Thank you guys so much for hanging out with me tonight. I got a lot of things going on. I actually got a new mount for the GoPro. It's actually attached to the ceiling. I'll show that later. Oh, you know what? I forgot to take the timers off, but that's okay. No big deal. Hey, it's always resetting things, testing things, and this is what we do. What's going on, Fry TV? I like how you shorten your name so I get it right. Thanks so much for tuning in, man. I appreciate that you are here. And Bubba, I love his t-shirt too. The blue is awesome. I want to order a red one. I think the red ones are cool too. Like the two-tone. You know what I mean? I wanted to wear something green, and I have nothing green in my wardrobe. Between Living Loud, Kicker, and Bowman RC Service, it's the only wardrobe I wear, unless it's Pittsburgh Steelers. Nothing is green. I do like green, though. I do. Ryan Townsend, thank you for tuning in, man. Evening. Thank you for hanging out with me tonight. Hope the Lion is doing well. Dub team, what is up? Thank you for hanging out with us tonight. We got SJC up in here. We got everybody. I heard Andy will be drinking Irish car bombs tonight. I am Irish, half Italian, and then Irish and German. So I have every right to celebrate St. Patrick's Day, but that's okay. You know what's crazy? So is Kayla's family. It's insane. We have like the same genetics. That's why our children are beautiful. We'll go with that. RGA should join our Discord. Oh yeah, there's a bunch of Discords, but it's cool to hang out there, not on the stream. Mike DePoli, that's awesome, man. We are giving away those. I should have them logged up, but I totally forgot. I got the camera going on the phone. Ah, darn it. Where is it? Chris, give me that. I need that. God, it takes my phone and everything. It's just the same thing that we gave away last Friday. It's the input reducers. Let me pull that up for you guys here. Just type in Uncle Bobby B and we'll be good to go. Let's see here. No, there's that one. I got this one. Oh, come on. I can't get away from this stuff. Deviant, thank you so much for sending this in. Beardy is all ready for St. Patty's Day. I love it, man. I really do. All right, cool. Let's see if I can find the image. Well, you know what? I'll just do that. Let me see if I can find the image from Bobby B. You know what, Bobby? Just send that to me again. I know you're watching, just so I don't have to go through all. How many photos do I have? 10,836. Oh, man. Deviant has arrived on time. That's a first. It's all right, man. Appreciate you tuning in nice and early. Got 30 people up in here tonight. Thank you for hanging out with me. Turn your mic up. Am I really too quiet? I will turn it up. Don't tease me. Dank Daily. Hey, Andy. Love you, bud. Thanks for watching, man. Love you too, man. I appreciate all you guys hanging out, you know, and it's St. Patrick's Day. I know a lot of you guys might be going out, hanging out with your friends. Here we are watching a live stream talking about car audio, and I got some things to talk about. We got amplifiers. Went to Best Buy today, talked to my buddy Keenan about Warhorse stuff, gave him a couple winks, you know what I mean? Had a good day today. Thank you, Mike. Andrew Stoltz, what's good? Just chilling on a Friday. Got kicker stuff to talk about. We got Kicking with Andy show coming up Tuesday. Oh, I got lots of things going on, always. William, hey, living loud with Andy, Friday light night for the win. You're a rock star. Keep doing what you do. Thank you, William. Thank you for tuning in. And man, I'm really getting the hang of that bass knob you got there. And that is some engineering that you have. I can't wait to see what you got coming down the future and to release that to the public. I love the prototype stuff. I love it. It's like, yes, I will test it. I've been testing a lot with the Amp Dyno, with the SPL Lab. Adam's been sending me some, you know, behind the scene betas, and just, man, oh, Tuesday's going to be great. I'm telling you guys. And the 81 got nothing on it. It's got nothing on it. No offense, just saying. I love it. Appreciate you guys hanging out. Cedric, what is up? I seen you text me with your new number. Appreciate that, man. I see everything. It's just by the time I respond, if I have a moment, I haven't had a moment in a long time. Thanks for tuning in, Cedric. But you know what? I'm staying busy, and we always got things coming down the road here. All knobs always to the right, SJC. You know, man, all cores to the left and to the right. Appreciate you helping me out on the side with the audio and the computer. Here, side note, we were running this computer at half tilt boogie, right? Oh man, I'm upset. It was on balanced mode. Now we are in performance mode. You know that's like turning the bass boost up, so all knobs to the right, man. Thanks for hanging out. Kanga, we all know Kanga. All right, cool. Let me scroll down here. VC Jester, thanks for hanging out, man. I'm sorry, but I'm going to jump into the technical questions right away. Is cheese just a loaf or milk? Is cheese just a loaf? I mean, it definitely could be a loaf because it's like frozen. I don't know. And then I have no idea, man. I'm just going to say, more of the milk substance. I don't know. That's my guess. Thanks for hanging out. El Fuego! Live from hospital room PCU 15. Wouldn't miss Andy. I miss you, El Fuego. I love you, man. I hope you're doing well and better. I know it's a struggle, and it's just awesome that you're tuning in and you're commenting and you're here and you're alive. It's all we can ask for. I hope you have a speedy recovery, man. Tell the family I said hello. Cheese is in fact a milk loaf. I mean, I wouldn't know. I try not to give you guys misinformation rather than wasted information. That sounds a little bit more like wasted information to me. Double E, thanks for hanging out with us tonight. What is going on, man? AKA Electro. William, Chris has green in his fish tank for you. I know, yeah, that's the only thing green in here. And it's not algae, thank goodness, because I actually did clean the tank. It actually looks a lot better. You know, it's just starting up a tank, and then you got your nitrate cycle, and then you leave the light on too long. It's got an auto light, but you know what I mean? Things happen. Buddha Acoustics, happy Friday. Thanks for tuning in, man. You know, I love seeing all these other car audio channel names, or if they're an actual channel, tuning in. And I do the same thing. It's just a lot of people don't do live streams like I do. That's car audio. There's only a few. And it's just cool to see other people that do what we do that I don't even know jump in on my streams, and it's just awesome. And this is why I do what I do, man. I appreciate you guys. Larry, what is going on? Working and lurking as usual. Appreciate you hanging out with us tonight. We're going to have an awesome show, man. Doing good, Cedric. Just a lot of things going on, but living life, man. I'm enjoying it. I never get a wink of sleep anymore. Work's been crazy. Dirty stores. We actually had to do the same store 2 days in a row. That hasn't happened since, you know, a long time. But anyway, I want to show you guys this. I picked this up for Tuesday. A Kicker CX 400.1. For the amp dyno that we're going to do on Tuesday. I know Kicker has done them all, but I got a few things up my sleeves, and with the SPL Lab, you might get a little bit different results compared to the 81 with that. And man, I got some things with this coming down the line, so make sure you tune in Tuesday. And I'm going to unbox this for you guys tonight. I figured why not, but you know, if we keep the conversations going, great. If we get bored, we'll unbox. Either way, man, and they're on sale right now at Best Buy and Crutchfield for $169. It was like $180 with taxes. And, you know, for the size of amplifier for just getting in like the entry level, because the DX line, I don't see that anywhere anymore, at least not Walmart or Best Buy. This is the new, I guess, entry line, at least what's in stock and what's available today other than Amazon and, you know, eBay. For $169 to get a Kicker product that we know how these things can take abuse, I think it's a no-brainer. Hit the wrong button there.
Please try again.
I would say so too, Siri. I can't. You gotta love it, man. They're always watching, but I got a lot of things coming down the line for this. It's gonna be interesting. Let's see here. Uncle Bobby B, baby. Uncle Bobby B. Deviant with the 420 super chat. A little early for that. For Cornut, who is preoccupied this evening, hashtag living loud with Andy. I don't know where Cornut is, but it's okay. You know what? I do know where he is. He was telling me he might not be able to make it Friday and Tuesday, so I might have to let him know ahead of time just because he's not going to be able to make it, and he is the OG caboose and been around since day one, man. Just like a lot of you guys, I appreciate all of you, and Deviant, thank you for the 420 super chat in the search of Cornut, always. I love you guys, man. Really do. 25, he's like, it's raining now. Thanks to Deviant. Andrew Stoltz, good on my end. Awesome. Awesome. Guessing the audio. I know Facebook's so far behind sometimes. That's why I tell you guys just to tune in on YouTube. It's just so much easier. And it's like real time. It's like an 8-second delay compared to like 30 seconds to a minute, depending your all that fun stuff. Thank you, William. Smash the like, guys. You guys are awesome, man. It's like I don't have to say nothing. You guys are telling everyone watching to make it happen. Because you know what? It's so easy to just turn something on and watch it, and then when it ends, you don't hit this. You don't hit the like. But you know how YouTube is, man. They're like, no one's liking this. What was that? My phone, my computer. SJC, I undid something or something. I'm getting computer notifications coming through my ear. It might not go through the stream. Hopefully not. Tom Williams, what's going on? Thanks for hanging out with us tonight, man. Happy St. Patty's Day. Hey. Living Loud with Andy, late night for the win. You're a rock star. Keep doing what you do. I swear I just seen it. Am I behind or something? I must be really far behind. Unless I scrolled up and then I don't know what I did. See, I'm getting... Oh, you know what? It's because my phone's connected. My phone's connected and... Yeah, okay. We got it. Again, William, thank you, man. Dank Daily, you going to TDH, Andy? Yes. And that's what I'm doing next weekend, and I wanted to tell everybody I will be going down to TDH. There will be no Cookie Monster, but I will be bringing a quad box. I mean, it's just as loud. if not louder. And two reasons. One, the Eclipse just isn't, it's running, but the entire enclosure is out. My doors are not finished yet. Seth actually got sick, so hopefully Seth gets better here soon. And we don't want to see him fighting any kind of sickness. Nobody does, but it's just that time of year, all winter, man. It's terrible. I hate it. One person gets sick, the other one gets better, and just flip-flop, flip-flop, flip-flop. But that's not done, and honestly, I don't want to risk taking my car down there. I drive it to Slamology, and I think I'm actually done with that, and I'll be towing it down to Slamology. But TDH, I will be taking the Pilot with the quad box, and I will be going, I will be there Saturday. Yeah, I think it starts at 10 a.m. I'll be there all day Saturday. They are actually giving away kicker gear down at TDH. How cool is that? I'm like, shoot, I really need to go. I was already talking about it with Seth ahead of time, like, hey man, you know, I might go to that TDH because you always go down there and it's not that far. It's like 4.5 hours away from me. And I'm like, I've been wanting to go, and you're helping me with the doors, and you know, you're a base head that I would go down there for with. You know, I'm not going to just go to any show for no reason half the time, you know. It's a lot of money to go to shows. That's why it's like, well, Slamology, that's the big one. But then TDH is the second big one. And I've never went to it, and I cannot wait to go to it. It's going to be awesome. At least I'm bringing the quad box down, give some quad box demos, and I'm going to bring my kicker lanyards. I got like 1,000 of them, and I'm going to hand those out. So it's going to be an awesome time just hanging out with all the guys. And they're going to be giving away the kicker gear on Saturday. It's going to be awesome. SJC, what if Cornut tells us he's busy but snipes? He would be lurking like that. He's like, oh, I'm going to wait till Bubba takes his last shot. And I don't know. Mike DePoli been sliding in there last minute too. And you, SJC. Last minute sliders. I'm like, oh, as soon as I click end broadcast and then I see yours come up like 5-10 seconds later, I'm like, whoo, cutting it close there. Andy, check your phone for my text. Maybe that's why I'm getting... See, I keep getting notifications through my computer, and I don't know why. I didn't mess with any of the sound settings. Are you going to the hotel with us? I'm guessing this is Josh Daly. Yeah, Josh. That's the Daly on here. I don't know what I'm doing with the hotel yet. I know Seth will be down there with you guys, I believe. I think that's what he said. I'm going to try. Give me 1 second here. Andy is alive. Yes, I am 5 alive, like Johnny 5. Johnny 5. Thank you, Bobby. Awesome. I will save that. Why am I getting notifications? Let me know if you guys hear like a little ding ding, like it's coming from my computer. That's fine if you guys don't hear it, but I'm gonna have to turn that off. We were messing with a bunch of settings this week, should I say. 25, I do not see. Is it in Discord? I'm guessing here. Oh my goodness. Come on. I don't see anything. I checked my phone. Come on, man. If I win, it goes to Koslik. Where is Koslik at? And you know what? I seen him post on Facebook. He is having a few green grasshoppers, it looks like. It's like an Irish drink. Let's see. Let me scroll down. Update my computer. I know. I need to do that. Yes. Alright, let me scroll down here a little bit further. Boot Acoustics, always full tilt boogie all the time. Man, you know, there is no better saying. I mean, full tilt was good enough. Full tilt boogie, even better. What's going on, Fry TV? Thanks for hanging out, man. Appreciate you guys. Jay Lee, good evening, y'all. Appreciate you. All right, cool. Let me catch up a little bit further. Frank, I seen Frank on Robert Hi-Fi Vegas show last night. That was awesome. You know what I mean? To see their face. We all hang out in the chat, or maybe even Discord or Facebook, and you know, not everyone posts their face or their build, and it's just cool to see people, you know, that you never seen before. So it was awesome to see you on the show there, and can't wait to see what you got going on with your new install shop, or your first stereo shop. VC Jester, if you want the bass knob turned up, some of us PC nerds can come up and tune that thing. Might blow some caps, but it'll run fast for a while. I know a little bit about overclocking, but I don't know enough to do it. I don't think I need to yet. I don't know. Sims 4 is pretty demanding on my GPU, I'll tell you that. Stormy Young, thank you for hanging out with me tonight. Yo, well, should I say everyone? It's like, you know, I mean, like, I'm here, I'm on the screen, but like everybody's all together. We get to hang out and then just, it's fun. I'm trying to catch up to these comments because I want to unbox this thing. Let's do it. Andrew, definitely need to come say hi to you at Slamology. Yeah, dude, I'll be either... I don't know if I'll be under the kicker tent this year. I mean, the Bronco's a little bit nicer, but I'll have 2 builds and my own kicker tent, and I'll be within the vicinity, probably like right beside them or something like that. Well, don't know yet. I'll have to talk to Donnie, too, because we got some crazy stuff going on with the... Oh, yeah, I already said it. And I'm kind of upset that I said it because I wanted it to be like this big announcement, but I will be live at Slamology, and it's going to be some pretty crazy stuff. So it's going to be interesting. Definitely come say hi. All right, cool. Got a lot of new people in here tonight. I like it. Homer J, thank you for hanging out from Facebook. Appreciate it. You are here, man. Baba, Andy, you need to do the CT Sounds one from Corey first. I can't. Not for... I don't want to do that with Kicking with Andy. I was going to do the Kenwood, but it's just more of a kicker show. I mean, it really is. But right, that is definitely coming up right after. Like, literally, I'm going to try to film it. I had to get new resistors because it's a 5 channel. That's going to be hard. And let's just say impedance and power and resistors and everything I got, I had to get a second set to do it. And it's totally fine. And they'll be here tomorrow. So, can't even do it yet. It's hard. But soon as I get it, I'm going to have it filmed. I don't know when that will be done, but I'm going to try as soon as I can here. But yes, for Tuesday, it will be this guy right here. Trust me, man, they're going to come out like, I don't even know. It's just going to come flying out, all the amp dynos. Because I'm going to go over a lot of the older ones that I did as well. And because I have real testing equipment, it's not, yeah, you know, I still have a reactive load. I can do that if I want to. But I have just more flexibility, more accurate numbers. I can load all the channels. When I was doing it before, you know what I mean? The power supply wasn't the best. Man, at one point I had a 10 amp power supply, you know, and the readings are like 13 volts or 12.8 or whatever it happened to be. We're getting better, and I'm going to be able to push these out for you guys. Trust me, man. I'm trying, Baba. I am trying. It takes so long to get ready and put everything together, and then you think you're good, and then, oh, I can't do that. I got to do this instead. I got to order this, and then Amazon, and then it'll be here Saturday. I actually had to switch out the resistors because there was one that would have been here Monday and one would have been here Saturday. I'm really trying to get it done. It is Friday, Audio Anonymous Art Acoustics. Thanks for hanging out, man. Undress the amp. I know we need to do that, huh? What's going on, Mullen? Thanks for hanging out, man. Appreciate you are here. JC's got a second YouTube. There, I fit better. You know what, 25? Don't scare me with a good time, because I will go nuts over these settings, and I enjoy it. As long as I know it's getting better. Whoop whoop, that's the sound of the Brazilian Thai sound system. Whoop whoop. Slam 23 or bust. You know, 25 and Deviant, I want to see you guys there. I want you to at least shake my hand. You don't have to tell me who you are, but I want you to shake my hand. Just don't tell me your name. I'll never know. You know what I mean? Unless Deviant comes with a horse head. John Gotti, I have mine wired to the new 400.4 amp PXA. Oh, nice. Awesome. You know, I want to get a pair of those just for lots of different vehicles like go-kart, moped, motorcycle, lots of stuff, man. And they are powerful. Double E. Andy, I was asking about the Cookie Monster in chat, and we were trying to work out what amp you use as a 24. Yeah, I'm using the KXA 2400.1. I pushed that too hard. It's supposed to go smooth. There we go. I pushed it too hard. Yes, I have the KXA 2400.1. It's wired at 1 ohm. I'm only clamping anywhere from 1800 watts to 22. I would love to get a second one, but just with one subwoofer, I'm not going to see much more power. The amps are going to work less hard. But yeah, I mean, they definitely work. A Warhorse, the 3.6 they got coming out would be kind of perfect. And that's probably my plan with that, is because, well, The 18 ain't going to come out right away. They said that, but they know we know it's coming. I'm going to throw the Warhorse 36 just on my original Solo X18 and see how it does. I should be able to gain a dB or two either way, and I'll be able to play, quote, without clipping as much and be just as loud or not louder. So, I mean, it definitely works, and there's definitely room to grow with power in that enclosure. 10-inch aero port. It's kind of hard to fill up with 2,000 watts, let me tell you. Don't matter how big your box is. You need to get a lot of decent wind going through that before you run into port noise. Lots of variables, but that's just kind of simpling it for you guys. El Fuego! Looking at building my patio system with a new PXA 400.4 with 2 channels on my KM8 Marine coaxial speakers and 2 other channels bridged to a KM12 Marine subwoofer. Thoughts? Wow. Okay, so the 400.4 on the 2 8-inch Marine, I remember you had those, and the other 2 channels bridged to a subwoofer. Right. I mean, that would be perfect. I'm trying to remember if the PXA, I can look that up really fast. If the PXA is, well, I would assume that that woofer, the KM12, I think that's a single coil. I'm gonna have to double check on that. Let me take a look here. Oh, wrong camera. There we go. What do we want? This camera? Yeah, that works. Let's see here. So that'd be Power Sports. PXA 400. I know these are just fresh off the truck too. Let's see, 100 by 4 stereo. Okay, I would assume it's bridgeable, but 2 ohms a channel by 4, so you could definitely bridge it at 4. Let me take a look at that KM12. That is just the regular one, right? I never had one of these. Yeah, I think it's single. It's got to be single. Yeah, 2 ohm, 4 ohm, 2 ohm, 4, wait. 10 and 12, yeah. It looks like single. 4 ohm voice coil. Doesn't say dual voice coil. Usually it would say that right in the beginning. So you could bridge that at 4, and then that'd be 2 ohms per channel on that 100 watts. I mean, these don't need that much power to get loud. Even though there's a free air and a non-free air, I feel like either one is really efficient. And usually free air woofers are pretty efficient per se compared to another one. But right, I think it's kind of a perfect setup, man. You know, and for a patio, you don't need that much bass per se anyway. Just something to fill that low end on, like, you know, your acoustical bandwidth of just what it's playing, you know, and it just make it sound richer. I think that'll be perfect, man. I can't wait to see it, El Fuego. Can't wait till you can get on it too. Thanks for hanging out. Team Deadly Hertz. It's down in Virginia. It's a raceway. I can't even remember the raceway. Maybe I can look that up on Facebook here. Ooh, what am I doing? I'm on all kinds of things here. We only had 8 people enter for Uncle Bobby B. Oh, come on, guys. Come on. Type in Uncle Bobby B. No caps needed. Doesn't matter. You can put them all caps, whatever you want to do. To enter for... Thanks for resending that to me, Bobby. I gotta save it. Save it. Then we go here. What do we got? Cool. The input reducers. V13 said, give them to someone who really needs them. I mean, he's got plenty of this stuff at disposal, so if you want to win these, just type in Uncle Bobby B at the end of the show. We will do a giveaway for it. While you guys do that, I'm going to look up... God, what was I looking up again? Oh, man, I'm out of RAM. It just threw whatever I was thinking before out. Man, come on. What was I doing? Oh, don't you love that? Bobby B. Check the messenger. Why do I not get messenger right away? I have to, like, look for it. Got you, Josh. Oh. Okay, so on top of everything, Bobby is also going to send you out a kicker koozie. Just one of these. kicker koozie, and a kicker sticker. Black and yellow. That's awesome, man. Thank you, Bobby, and everyone that always does these giveaways for my show and all the stuff, man. I can't thank you guys enough. You guys are awesome. Hey, Andy, whatever happened to Kip over at Kicker? Man, you know, that is a very deep question. I still talk to Kip. He's doing very well. He's just really been working behind the scenes on a lot of stuff, man. Just a different route, to be honest. He's doing well, man. He's doing really good. Thank you for asking, man. Got you, Bobby. I know, man. If I had one green shirt, I would have worn it tonight. I literally looked in our closet, you know? Just, I'm like, okay, if I got anything that's green, it's gonna be in here. I have nothing. I have nothing. But I believe there is a green one on the merch store. I'm gonna have to pick that up. At least for maybe next year. Because I don't know when. I don't wear green. Like, it's just, I like green. I just don't wear it. I wish I did. I know we miss him too, man. I miss seeing him on the Unmasked show. That's what I assume. Single coil. Let me see if I miss anything. I jumped up real fast because I was going to see if you guys could... Oh, what the heck is StreamYard doing? Casey, what's up, man? How's Cookie Monster? Doing great, man. Really good. I'm actually doing a little bit of work on it on my front window. I'm going to... Because it matched the interior of the enclosure, like the wood finish, when I had it, you know, stained and everything inside. Now it's entirely different. So I'm going to change the outer frame window on that. The enclosure itself is fine. The ST speakers, I mean, really haven't got any further other than he came over this Saturday, last Saturday. Yeah. And I gave him the doors so that he could finish the prep work when he had a moment, because he lives an hour away from me. And then eventually I'll be he'll just bring it over, or I'll bring more stuff. He works with me. It's kind of great. So it's coming together, but then he got sick literally this week. He missed work all week. So no rush whatsoever, but it's coming along good. And what I'm actually going to do is on the where I had the amplifiers, I had the KXA 2400 and then the 400.4 behind each seat underneath the box. I'm going to do away with that with the 400.4, and I'm going to put, because I'm running two of them, I'm going to run one 400.4 on one side of the box and then another one on the other side. It's not really on the box, it's on the floor. But either way, if your box is built straight, you should be able to put amps on it, but it's still not going to be on the box itself. Just so it kind of gives a little bit of, you know, formality of the enclosure, just, you know, the entire build. So, you know, it's like, why are there these amps just jumbled over here? Like, there's not enough space. Yeah, we got more back here. I'll put on the sides. And that's another thing I was doing. I went out to Jo-Ann Fabrics. I want to get more shag. I need more shag. I don't know what I'm going to do with the doors exactly. You know, if it all comes down to it, I might just shag the entire car, but I don't want it to look dumb. But I'm definitely going to shag the roof. It just needs it, and the back end of it also too. So that's where I went today as well. So it's a process. It's coming along, getting there one step at a time, man. Just like this YouTube stuff, it's insane. And then work, and then life, man, I got kids. It's insane. But somehow it all comes together, and we slowly inch across, and we get to that finish line. Kicker, forget every other company. Kicker, man. I feel the same way. Cedric, got wife watching you now. New TV show. Awesome. Tell her I said hello. Appreciate you guys hanging out. You know, that's why, like, it's nice that I do this, because it's just, I mean, yeah, it takes up a lot of my time otherwise, but it's like, this is where I get to, you know, hang out with my friends. It's sad. But yes, I appreciate that you are here, man. I'm just always working on something, always doing something. I know how it is. Everybody's busy. Everyone's busy, and it's just, that's life. And it goes fast, too, let me tell you. The more you do, the faster life goes. Come on, RGA. I do want to see your face. How you doing, man? Thanks for hanging out. Andy, just mirroring Bobby B. I would never be Bobby B. Don't believe the hype. Yes. Oh, John K. What is going on, John? Thank you for hanging out with us tonight, man. Appreciate you. Bob has said, you sound and look fine. No pops on a live stream. Awesome. You know, we did a little bit of work after I talked to you last, me and SJC, and I just let him literally take control. I keep pressing that too hard. I let him take control of the wheel of the computer, like literally, you know how scammers do? Yeah, well, I let him do it. I trust SJC, and went through all the settings and just, you know, fixed some things, and it seems like it's working better. I did a little test run of like a 2-minute video, but I didn't really have any other time to sit here and try it again. I was like, you know what? We'll just try it live, see how it works, and go from there. Man, we are 35 minutes in. What's going on, man? Thank you for hanging out. I love that Camaro on your profile picture, too, by the way. Let me scroll down. Single coil, yes. Uncle Bobby B, baby. Uncle Bobby B. Uncle Bobby, man. Everyone just loves Uncle Bobby B. Just loves him.
Uncle Bobby B, baby. Uncle Bobby B.
Thank you, Deviant. $2 super chat. You was looking for Beardy St. Patty. I threw that up earlier. I love it, though, man. It's beautiful. I love it. It's perfect. He is just chilling. He is just chilling. Living loud with Andy. You know, I was at a fish store not that long ago, and they had some baby bearded dragons. And I was like, man, if I didn't have a snake already, I would pick one up just because. It seems like a lot of you guys have those bearded dragons. And they're awesome, man. They're just chill. They're chill. Jeff Haddo, what's up, Andy? Thanks for tuning in, man. Appreciate that you're here tonight. Man, we got a lot of new people. I'm enjoying it. I was worried about tonight. I'm like, man, everyone's going to be at the bar. It's Friday. My street's going crazy. It's a fish fry going on, too. Happy Fish Fry Friday. I'm Irish. I'm Irish. I bleed green. Mess that one up. I'm Irish, yeah. Andy, you could have colored your beard green for the night. You know, man. I did that when I was in 6th grade, I think it was. I dyed my entire hair green. It was, okay, it was semi-permanent, so it wasn't forever. Maybe that's why I had no friends. Gee. What's going on, man? We're staying here to chat, but have to get to bed. Good night, Andy. Love the shows. Thank you for always tuning in, man. I appreciate it. You guys start tuning in on YouTube, man. I'm telling you, it's where it's at, but I appreciate you hanging out, as always. Cody, what's up, man? Chilling. It's Friday. Trying to get to this unboxing, but I'm taking forever. It's like I'm really, like, I'll find a subject, and then I try to catch up, and then I'm like, oh, it's terrible. But that's what Friday is. It's just, you know, we're just having fun. Can you stop saying shag? It's a different meaning. Listen, no. Shag for the win. There's that too. 25. I wouldn't have guessed. Oh, no, I'm just kidding. Wow. I can't. Shagged, ribbed, rigged. It all kind of goes together. You know what I mean? Andy, shag everything in Cookie Monster other than glass seatbelt clips and the gas gauge. You sure about the gas gauge? Because, well, that works. Speedometer doesn't work. We can shag that. Good idea, man. What's going on, Garrick? Thanks for tuning in, man. It's all good, man. I'm usually live for an hour, so you're good. You're good. I understand. I have made the switch from Facebook to YouTube. It's way better. It is way better. Andy, do giveaway then unboxing. Okay, let's do it. All right. Say less. We got 17 people that entered. You guys got, whoever's just joining now, you guys got 5 seconds. Type in Uncle Bobby B. Third Era. Poor Third Era. I liked his YouTube. I mean, anybody who does car audio that's not a jerk, I like their content. Things happen, man. You know, I'd be afraid. I always, not always worry about it, but it's, I worry because I'm smart. I worry about things, and no offense, I just worry. And you know, I always think about, like, man, what if it just ends one day? You know, it's that thought in my head, or like, what am I gonna do? What's life gonna be like? You know, and just going back, it's like I can't. This is my life. I don't want it to. But it happens, man. You know, people, you know, it's more, I would say it's, life does get in the way, but you also have to have true passion behind it. Otherwise, you know, if you're really not passionate about something, you'll just kind of, it's okay. We don't need to do that. You know what I mean? And the littlest thing or something pretty big comes up. But, you know, if my life just halted, I would still be playing with my car audio. And I would still be running Kicker regardless. You know, just doing what I was already doing and what I always do. Bubba with a $20 super chat. Cornut and David Koslick sent me. That's why they're not here. They asked that you hit the like to show your support for this awesome content. Thank you, Bubba. And yes, please smash the like. Push that content. It's working, guys. We're getting new people tuning in. I'm not really posting anything crazy, things going viral. So you guys pushing this, it's pushing other people to watch my live, and it's just how algorithms work. Thank you so much, Bubba. Appreciate you, man. All right, we had 2 more people that entered since I told you guys last about Uncle Bobby B. So let's do it. And again, you guys will get, I almost said Kicker lanyard. I'm gonna have to send Bobby some lanyards. You know, I got a lot of them, so you guys can just give them away with your giveaways. Make it simpler. Anyway, get a Kicker koozie, and you get a Kicker sticker, and the input reducers. So let's do it. Oh. Nah, you don't need to see me. Yeah. Oh, El Fuego, Brian, Matt B. Matt B. I should know this. Who is Matt B? Congratulations. Awesome. Awesome. Awesome, awesome, awesome. Matt B, please get a hold of either me or Bobby B. Man, I should have had my email thrown up because it just makes it a little bit easier. I got something else for Tuesday thrown up, but that's not my email. Matt B, please email me at livinloudwithandy@gmail.com. I'll type that in. Well, yeah. Okay, so you're here. Awesome. Awesome. Yeah, just shoot me an email so I can get your information, and I'll relay it to Bobby so we can get that stuff out to you. I will type it down here below so you can just click on it. Should be able to. At no apostrophe, just as you see the link. Shoot me an email. We'll get you that. Thank you for watching. That's awesome. And Bobby, Uncle Bobby B.
Uncle Bobby B, baby. Uncle Bobby B.
Always coming in clutch. Always coming in clutch. And you are welcome, man. You are welcome. That's awesome. That's awesome. Awesome, awesome. All right. I'm going to leave the comments there. So, oh, too late to enter. Too late to enter. You're done. All right, cool. Let's unbox this thing, shall we? How are we going to do this? Ugh. All right, cool. I'd rather use that camera. Ooh, I got my cornut knife over there. Maybe I should go get it just so we can make this nice and clean. Awesome. Give me 1 second. Ooh, got 40 people here. Awesome. Awesome. Yes, live unboxing. Why not? 100%, man. Awesome. You need... No, I do not need that kind of music. No, bad. Awesome. I know, I'm trying to figure out a way because it's like hard. Okay. Oh, with a birth sheet. Whoopsie. 492 watts. I love how they put these in here. Kicker knife. I have that in the garage. Using the cornut knife. 492 watts. We're going to see if we can beat that. We're going to see if we can beat that. It says it does 150 RMS at 4, 300 at 2, and 400 at 1. But I seen Kicker. They did an amp dyno on it, and it did more than this. But I think I can do more than theirs, too. Without being dynamic. Alright, cool. So, we got some screws. We got the manual. I love their power chart. It works for a lot of situations. Not all, but definitely a lot of them. Awesome, cool. Now, one thing to note. With these CX amplifiers, they're all vertical installs and horizontal. Like, you can put them either way. And just don't throw away these. They put them in there. And I'm like, oh, I'm looking for it. I'm like, I know they come with one of these things. And I'm like, where is it? It's in here. Yeet. But yeah, these right here, I'll just leave these packed up for reasons. These right here are just L brackets, and then they click on the outside of it. Let me shut this. Cool. Stop. Kicker Tech. Or you can call me too, but usually, I don't know. I just call Kicker Tech. Ooh. You know, I just love the smell of something new. I just think it's the best thing ever. Used is, I love the prices of used, but I love the smell of new. Amp giveaway code is Mandy Kicker. Mr. Andy Kicker. Yeah, I like that though. It's got a ring to it. You know, you're giving me ideas there, Dub. You're giving me ideas. Vertical amp install for the win. Yeah, all you do is you unhook this side. Here, I'm going to put it over here. You unhook these and you just take out this screw right there. And then the same thing, or you just pull that out. These they just slide out. And then you put the other ones in here and then here. And then that's how it brackets down for a vertical install. These things are sharp. They're small. Like, look at this. I don't have very big hands. And my hand's still kind of bigger in it. You know, it's like, I don't have Big D, Derek Williston hands, but it's still smaller than that. And 500 watts for under $200. It's an awesome amplifier. It's got all the Spade terminals. And yes, William, would you just look at that? Would you just look at it? 4 gauge input for the Spade, and then it looks like 8 gauge for the speaker and remote. But honestly, you know, Spade connectors are kind of a pain in the butt, but that's kind of what you get for, you know, having a cheaper amplifier. So just things are cheaper. If you have like those inputs, like a lot of amps do, it might cost a little bit more than making these. And there's always a reason for that. But if you want, you can go on Amazon.com and you can literally type in 4 gauge Spade connector, and they literally sell them. Just buy like 20. You never know when you're going to need it. And it comes in handy. I remember having to try to shove 0 gauge in this, and I was just doing things all wrong. You know, you don't need to do that. You know, just have 4 gauge run into it from the rear battery, and your 0 gauge from front to back. The smell of new amps, 100%, man. I love it. See you guys. Let's see here. Stu said Kicker Tech called me yesterday. Oh, I believe it, man. I believe it. If anything, that's reverse. Beardy has never missed an Unmasked show. Pebbles wasn't even born when the first Unmasked aired. Wow. Baby puppy. Baby puppy. I know Unmasked has been going on for a long time, man. And it's just, I don't want to see it slow down. They're doing great. What's that laugh sound like again? Oh, man. You guys are funny. Yes. Yes. Other than the CX1800 and I believe the 1200, they'll have the actual input. Man, I always forget what camera I'm on. They'll have the actual input for the 12 volt remote, and ground. And then they'll have for the speakers, man, this is just backwards, tricking me. For the speakers here, it'll have this still for the 1200 and the 1800. And the difference between the 1200, 1800 versus the 800, 400, 600, I don't think they make the 600 anymore, but still the 800, 400. These do different power at 2 ohms versus 1 ohm. The 1200s do the same power at 1 ohm and 2 ohm. That's the main difference between them: price, size, power. But yes, for the most part, other than the inputs. And it kind of drives me nuts because it's like, okay, I need a Allen key for the inputs, and then I need a Phillips driver for the speaker terminals. Oh man, I was just watching the Kip and Dave show today, man, and it's fun reminiscing on a lot of their old videos, man, like CES 2011. A lot of them, man, even 2008 with like the Kicker amphitheaters, the IK 501, 500 coming out. And you can actually see it now that I have the new camera set up here. You can actually see a little bit of my IK 100. It's right here. I just took the iPod off because I was using it for amp dynos and stuff like that, 40 hertz test tones for the win. But yeah, I love those little things, and just like all those old videos with all old Kicker, man, it's crazy. The smell of nitromethane, I thought you were going to say something else. We were Breaking Bad over here is the best, yes. The smell of burnt coil, man, I'm not going to lie. I was clipping for Kayla today. I was clipping. She's like, woo, that stinks. I'm like, yeah, I was giving you the beans. She was like dancing, you know what I mean? Some old retro songs we were playing, you know, like, I forget exactly which one it was, but it was funny. I was like, yeah, I was giving you the sauce. I'm like, isn't it funny how you don't smell the coil until I kind of stop playing? It's weird. I don't know what kind of cooling properties that the L7R have, but it's weird. It's like you can just really go on it for a while, and then when you turn it down, then you start to smell something, and it's like, but why though? And like the smell can be less or greater, so it just, you know, it's weird. I'll take it though, man. They take a beating. I wouldn't say too much clipping, just too much power. If there's anything I picked up watching Andy, it's using the gain knob as a volume knob. You know, it works. Especially for amp dynos, you just set your head unit relatively where it doesn't clip, a little bit below, and turn the gain up. Works. Gain knob, volume knob, same thing. Yes. Excuse me. Awesome. Anyway, let's go over some of the things with this amplifier. We already went over this side. Little powerful for what it is. You know what I mean? It's the entry level. But what's cool about it is, come on now. There we go. Okay, I do not know if this has DC. Maybe this doesn't have DC offset. But either way, these can take up to 40 volt pre-out. I believe these do. I know the CX1800s do. But for, you know, like you don't technically need a line-out converter for these, just for that simple fact. You could just splice some speaker wire and hook it up to an RCA, make it yourself, or you can buy the Kissel and tap it in. If you got decent pre-out coming out of your stock speakers, you don't need a head unit or a converter, the line-out converter. Or if you want to get, instead of using your RCAs off of your head unit, you can just use like your rear speakers from your head unit, your aftermarket head unit, and hook it up to a Kissel. And instead of it being low voltage, you're going to get high voltage going into your low level, but it's high level too. That's why there's a switch. But either way, it'll take up that high level, you know, the voltage. And a higher voltage, you're pretty much, in a sense, just amplifying less. It helps with your noise floor. And your gain doesn't need to be as high. Simple stuff. Didn't need a close-up with me chugging water. Oh, Kenny Welsh, thanks for tuning in. Have a 91 Firebird with the Conch Golds be a good sealed sub? Oh yeah, they want sealed, and I would go kind of big on it, not too small. I know the 12 has a QTC of like 0.71, so that means technically it could be freer. or sealed. And that's kind of like the spectrum it's on, rather than ported, or both. So, absolutely. But I would definitely put it in a larger sealed box, at least maybe 1.5 cubes per 12, depending what size you're going with. I think the minimum on a 12 sealed is like 1.25. I forget. But either way, just go a little bit bigger on it than you normally would, unless you just want to get something real punchy. If you want a little bit more bandwidth, go a little bigger. But yeah, the golds are awesome, man. I want to get a box for this. I need a box for everything. I actually found, because I don't have time to build any more boxes, I found a really nice prefab for this L7-8 for 150 bucks. 3/4 inch MDF. I know, I'm always finding the best prefabs. Anyway, 3/4 inch tuned at 37 hertz, which is pretty low because the FS is 43. Anyway, and it's 1.45 cubes. That's really big. Kicker recommends a cube, but I know Kicker, you can go a little bit bigger and you're okay, and it'll work. And I think it'd be pretty loud. For $150 shipped, carpeted, that's a deal. That's a deal. Excuse me. Where's a good place to get the box? You know, man, if you could go to your local stereo shop, help those guys out, because they have them. They do. And if not, they can make one for you. But you can go to Amazon. But I did a video on it, man. Not all prefabs are built the same. Just make sure you check the specs. Make sure it's 3/4 inch. Just look at it. You know, look at the reviews. Don't buy the first one. And that's kind of what I would do, unless you want to build your own. But building your own takes money. Wood is up, and you want to carpet it or shag it or stain it. It all costs money, but it might be better in the end. It all depends, your money, your budget, whatever, your goal, and, you know, use. Make sure it's a full range signal. Oh yes, I know that very well. If you don't have a full 20 to 20, man, your stuff will act up. You'll be like, where is the bass? Why is it rolling off really bad? And it's because you have, you know, all pass or crossovers built into your radio, and you're just hurting yourself from the get-go. So they can take 400 watts and then also push out 400 watts? What? 100% efficient. No. Oh, man. I love what... I forget who asked. It was about the Tony D'Amore video, and it was like, oh, yeah, it's more than 100% efficient. It's like, it can't be. And that's not how efficiency works, by the way. But, you know, just... just jokes. All right, let me see here. Awesome. Awesome. You know, there's going to be something else I wanted to go over this, too. I mean, we can look at the manual really fast. I know they're not the most interesting parts. Ooh. To be honest, it felt weird buying Kicker at Best Buy. I mean, I just buy it straight from them. Reasons. And why not? But in all the Kicker, at least the CX line, they got the power charts. So if you want to get an idea, I mean, these aren't 100%. They don't work for everything, but they do work, kind of. I know they at least work at 1 ohm, 100%. 2 4 ohms, it gets a little, for me at least. You know, I like to get the most out of my signal, whatever. Not going for power alone, because you don't know what you rise to, and you might be cutting yourself short. But either way, it gives you a power chart, and if you don't got a DD1, you can use this with your multimeter and get an idea. Honestly, what I would do, look at these numbers and say, you know, you got 400 watts, and at 4 ohms, I doubt this amplifier might be able to do 40 volts rail AC. We're going to find out Tuesday, but that's where it's kind of telling you to set it at, and then you can set it down lower for whatever impedance you have. But, you know, honestly, what I would do is just find out where you're clean at and look at the chart. Oh, man, I can go a little bit above that, but are you clipping? And that's where the DD1 really comes in handy, or any kind of distortion detector to figure out where you are. Stu, Andy, the remote input on the power section becomes a remote output if you use a high-level input. If you use the high level input. Really, I know that they turn into you can use it on DC offset, or DC offset, or there's the other one where it's like, there's DC offset and then signal sense. And I know when you have the signal sense on and it turns on from like the low level or the high level, well, that would be it, the high level input. And then it would kick out a 12 volt source to turn on another amplifier. And that's perfect because you can have one amplifier turn on from you turning the radio up just to volume 1 or 2. And then it turns all your other amps on and no need of a remote wire front to back. Absolutely. And that's a thing a lot of people don't realize with kicker amplifiers. Matt B, email sent. Thanks again. Awesome. Let me just double check. Yes, I got you. Matthew B, got you. Awesome. 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 I will get with you after the show. Bobby, likewise. See, why did I just get a ding ding? Seth. How you doing, Seth? It's on a different camera. I didn't even notice the whole time. Good spot. Top left corner, Andy. What are we looking at here? I'm so confused. Anyway, I can't. Okay. Awesome. Email sent. Garrick. Sad thing is Best Buy me no longer sells Kicker Comp or CVX. Yeah, I mean, they have the Comp R at mine, but that's Comp R and Comp C. That really comes down to Kicker. I know CVX and L7s, they don't sell those there anymore. You know, it just has to make sense. And I think those are more sold at just like your local shops rather than Best Buy. Best Buy, excuse me, they're making money on refrigerators. That's kind of where it is. No, not really. They're making money on Apple products and iPhones and connectors for iPhones. Andy, the battery. I know, it's because I forgot. I could do it right now. All I got to do is press the top button 4 times. Is it the top button? I think so. Yeah. And then this, and then it's gone. I forgot to do that. I was messing with the camera. That's what I wanted to show you guys. Kind of, I mean, we're last minute here anyway. Weather is looking good for TDH. Awesome, Seth. Awesome. Oh, where's the camera thing at? I just had it. Been too many things at once. Do we got a camera? No, we don't got a camera. Come on, man. Come on, man. You know the deal here. 3, 2, 1. Awesome. We got it. Cool. Yeah, thanks for reaching out, Matt B. I appreciate that. Nice and fast. We actually had the winner of Kicking It With Andy with a 50% discount code went to no one. The email was not a real email. Hashtag rigged. I think it was Dennis the Speed Menace. Shoot me an email with your actual email. That's the one you entered with. Maybe you mistyped it, so we can get you that discount code. Otherwise, got an extra one. Oh, there we go. You might need to do that first. As you can see, it's not on a tripod anymore. The GoPro is right there, hanging from the ceiling, and I still, oh man, this house, I'm telling you, there is no insulation above that. We rent, or I would fix this entire house, but it's bolted up into there, and what I'm gonna have to do is measure out from the pool. I just put it in right before I went live here, and I'm gonna measure it out so I can put a hole through the ceiling tile, and so it looks not like that. But that's where we're at right now. That's why it looks like it's a little bit different of an angle, and I had to menangle some things here. But yes. Thank you, Matt. Johnny number 5. Dub, hey, love the short circuit figurine. I can't believe you just now noticed that. Man, I almost got another one because this other guy makes them too, and he makes really cool ones. This was an RC one. He's been through it. Needs new eyelashes. He has the laser on there right now. He does have his other thing too. He's got this arm, but it's not real fancy. But I mean, it's pretty close. I mean, come on, man. And yeah, it had RC and would move and he would talk. I do have the RC remote control somewhere. I don't know where it went, but I always wanted one as a kid, man, and yeah, they sold them. This was back in, man, 2016, 2015. I've had him for 7-8 years. Not to you, 25. Not to you. Even if you won, I'd be like, nah, we're gonna give him 25% off. Yikes. Yes. 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 Oh, I know. You know, that's why our heating bill is so bad. We rent. I mean, I only pay $900 a month to rent, so that's pretty cheap in my area. Everywhere else, like $1,300, $1,400 a month. But our landlord is the landlord, special landlord. You know, like painting over, you know, it's just bad. And all the windows leak. They're not cornered and squared. And there's parts that just air comes through, and it's just not supposed to. And I didn't even realize until I opened that. I'm like, oh, there's the attic. I can see it, you know, and it just needs insulation everywhere. My garage is the same way, and it's why I spend so much on kerosene to heat up the garage. In our house, it's just gas is insane. Garrick, oh wow, that was one of my favorite movies growing up. Man, if you guys like Johnny Five, Short Circuit, I'm sure you guys seen Tremors and Batteries Not Included. I'm actually friends with S.S. Wilson, the writer and producer of all those movies. And he actually has a YouTube channel that he actually throws all the behind the scenes stuff. He hasn't put any Short Circuit stuff, but it's been Tremors. If you like Johnny Five, you know Tremors. Graboid season. Right here. Let me see, what's this gonna do? Yeah. Real Deal Productions. aka SS Wilson. He's on Facebook too. But yeah, go check that out. It's all behind the scenes stuff, and I'm waiting for him to put some Johnny Five stuff on there. Tremors, man, that gave me nightmares as a kid. I'm waiting for this thing to just come through the house. Me and my friend Joe Hudock and Scotty Urias, we would play with, you know, Nerf guns or whatever stuff, and we would pretend that we were hunting graboids and fighting graboids. We'd be in the tree house and the whole nine. Bacon, Kelvin Bacon. Oh yeah. You know, I wish he was in more than just the first movie. The first movie was the OG one. The second one was pretty good. Third was good too, but you could tell it was getting a little off. Number 4 was just, I don't understand. It was just 19. It was okay. The third time I watched it, I'm like, all right, I get it. First time I watched it, I'm like, what is this? And then the 5th one and the 6th one. The 5th one, what was that? That was in Australia. That was kind of too much CGI. Too many butt blasters. And, man, I don't know. And then 6 and 7. 6 was the, what was it? The frozen Antarctica or something. That was a little bit better, but not really. And then the 7th one, I think it was the 7th one and the final one. Spoiler, Bert dies, finally. But he died in the best way, and hey, who knows?Maybe he did make it. You know, maybe he was in a barrel again. It's Sharknado. I know. They ruined it. They ruined it. And I want to watch Sharknado. I've seen clips. It looks great. There was a 4. Oh yeah. Critter 3 to 6, the best. Well, me and Johnny are partners. Johnny 5. We keep it PG-13. There's a filter on my voice when I'm live here. Now, on Andy's Extras or Discord, could be a little different. 100%, man. All right, cool. Sweet. All right, I think we covered everything. CX8 amp for Tuesday, Amp Dino, the giveaways, Bullfrog 100, Tabers, and then they replaced a tumbler now for third place. I drank too much Coke. Like burping here. But make sure you tune in Tuesday. I'll throw up a short for that. And then we'll be doing the Amp Dyno. And then make sure you stay tuned towards the end on that. I'm telling you. You'll want to know first. But otherwise, man, you guys have been awesome. Thank you so much. Yeah, I got a lot of work this weekend. Amp dynos, shorts, install stuff. I don't know. We'll see. Homer J, thank you for watching, man. I appreciate it. Thanks for hanging out with us. Bunch of goofs just talking about car audio and having fun. That's about it. All right, guys. I love you so much. I will see you on Tuesday. Happy St. Patrick's Day, and stay living loud. I'll see you on the next one.
Uncle Bobby B, baby. Uncle Bobby B.
Had to throw that in one more time. Yes, everyone, please be safe this weekend. Don't drink and drive. Drive then drink. Thank you, Dub. I appreciate all you guys always watching, always hanging out till the caboose, to the end of the show, the actual show. And Chris, I got you. I seen you hit the switcher, but the camera was over here. Gotcha, man. And yeah, the audio is a little delayed, but that's going to happen because, yeah, it's a iPhone. But I got something for Tuesday for that. A little bit of latency testing, all that fun stuff. But regardless, guys, thank you for hanging out with me. And, yeah, I don't know. I'll see you guys later. End broadcast. No one's getting the caboose. Oh, Cornut. No, wait. Deviant. I'm so used to saying Cornut. For Cornut, Nobody Snipe, Living Loud with Andy Patreon for $1 a month. Thank you, Deviant. And then he's been super chatting tonight. And then Bubba, thank you, Dub Team, for making that totally awesome Living Loud with Andy gear. This stuff is the bee's knees. Can't thank you guys enough, man. And man, I got to get these pillows out to you guys, too. It's definitely worth it. All right, guys. I think that's it. Bubba's taking it. 1, 2, 3. I'll see you guys on Tuesday. Stay living loud. I'll see you on the next one.